Hi everyone, and welcome back to sort of part 2 of doors and stuff, and that one will take a bit longer, so I don't know when I'm actually finishing, but I started some new things and I'd like to show you, and you're gonna see the process and in that video. So yeah, I decided to continue with the door framing scheme, and so we're gonna do the door frame to the kitchen. I turn the camera around and show you. So we're gonna do this lovely frame, and you already see a construction there. That's sort of a bit of preparation. So realize that these cuts are not straight. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, but this wooden piece down there, that's actually straight, and there's part of plaster in there. So the idea is that's the wood I had left, and so I screwed that there. That's all straight and how I wanted it, and I will fill that with liquid plaster sort of and let it dry. So I have a straight and 90 degrees piece to work from and try to work my way up from there. Same thing here. So these will be filled, and then there's sort of a template from what is 90 degrees and straight up, and then we see so that's 2 more wooden pieces I need to buy, or 3 to be honest. So 1, 2, 3, and then I realized that my original plan here in the tracking room was to have the step here. That's why the flooring ends there. So I now started doing this step, framing this step. So I need to remove that piece of wood, and yeah, that can go over there to the kitchen and have a bigger one right here. And the same needs to be done in the vocal booth. So here needs to be, doesn't it? I don't know, there's this angle that we didn't do. And I don't have flooring left, so no, anyway, here in the booth we're gonna do this, what I already said, this L shape coming out here, so that there's a nice and coherent edge around the booth. Oh yeah, maybe we're gonna go for one more step, because yeah, let's see. And yeah, so, and then the window will be done. So doorstep, probably doorstep, whole door frame over there, and window here, and electrics. That will be the things I'm gonna do in the next few steps. And because I had some plaster left, I started evening out a bit on the ceiling. So that's all, yeah, try to improve just the smoothness of the ceiling, and I obviously need to paint that black at some point. And the same I did in the booth. So here's a bit plaster, and here obviously a whole bit, so that everything is a bit, yeah, nicer and tighter. So that will be something I'm gonna do over the next few weeks. So for example, next week there will be no work process, or not big progress, because I have a lot of recordings to do and a lot of things to do with music, with actual music. Probably the week after, or on Christmas days, I don't know. So yeah, gonna buy some wooden pieces, wait for my friend to be available, because he has the table saw, so we can run these wooden pieces through and have a straight cut, and not my wonky weird cuts I do with my handsaw. And he also is a bit Yeah, he knows electrics, or he trusts himself doing electrics. So he will help me do all these electric cables I need to buy. So I need electric cables, I need wood, and need black paint. And from another YouTube channel doing renovations, I came across this thing called Osmo, which is sort of a wax oil thingy. And I like to put this on all the wooden pieces so they are a bit more, looking better and be more reliable and stable and stuff. So, but yeah, we need to get them in first and then do this Osmo finishing thing. And yeah, but I need this sort of progress. I realized I need renovation in the studio. I need to see things changing and things getting neater and stuff. So yeah, this will be this video. You know, sometimes all the stars align, everything seems to be awesome, and then everything gets way too stressful. So yeah, so as you might know or not know, this my tracking room is used by various bands, 4 bands, as a rehearsal space on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday afternoon, night thingy. And so that means that putting out all the instruments, they need to be put back for the night. And usually on weekends I have recordings in, or doing other bits and pieces in there. So, and the thing is, I need to put all the instruments out to sand the ceiling, and there are some spots that seriously need sanding, and that will be very, very dusty. So the band that rehearses tonight, we should have had a recording in tonight with this band, and they told me no, a few of them are sick, so they will not rehearse today. So I don't have a recording tonight, and I also don't have a band in tonight. Next band is in tomorrow night at 8 p.m. So that means, it looks to me, I have the opportunity to have now 36 hours to sand, actually. And I don't know if that's a good idea to do this tonight. Because on the other hand, I started this, the doorstep here. And I also started the doorway here. So this morning I bought plaster and 3 more pieces of wood. And I thought I'd do the doorstep and start filling in this. And I might put out some instruments and start sanding. Then, tonight, I got the request for 3 more love songs, and I need to finish up 1. So, well, I have a lot to do right now in terms of music, because it's Tuesday and I need to catch my kids at 4. So I'm only here, now 3 hours now. So that's a lot of stuff to do in a very, very short period of time. So let's see what we actually can do. I think I will start doing stuff while exporting music. That seems to be a good idea. You will see what I get done. that is a beautiful doorstep. I'm very happy with that. I already mixed one love song, wrote another, so just 2 more songs to go. I just treated myself to that doorstep. And that's nice, and I also, as you saw, filled in a few cavities there so that can dry, and then I get rid of the wood, and I hope the plaster stays. We will see. But so I just have a bit of guidance for the actual door frame to come on to be as straight as possible. So yeah, this needs to be covered a bit on the sides, but yeah, not much that needs doing. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. That's nice. I like that. Sorry, jump ahead. So this is straight. Holy cow. Yeah. So I need to fill all that now, or whenever. So, but this is one piece done. So I need to copy that. You know, the only question I have to myself is, why didn't I do this in the first place? I mean, it's so easy and it's not really expensive. That's just, 3 boards for like, €30, and the plaster for like 12 or something, I don't know. So that's been 42 euros is all I spent this morning in Bauhaus, and that's it. It's so easy, and it's so easily done. I did this while writing 2 love songs, just during export and stuff. I did that. So why didn't I do this in the first place anyway? So that doorway is done regarding woods. Just need to fill that, so that needs to dry. And the doorstep is done. So now the question is, do I start sanding some bits and pieces, which would mean I need to put everything out and then everything back in tomorrow? Don't know. Need to think about that, because I mean, yes, it's necessary, but the thing is the day tomorrow enough to do that, or do I need a bit more time for that? And that's a question I can't answer right now. I need to think about that. Also, I'm just thinking if it would be a nice idea to have this wooden strips going along this edge, like bean. Might be an idea to have a wooden strip going along this edge. I don't know. Need to think about that. And then I would need some black paint, and don't know. Don't know if I'm gonna tackle the ceiling tomorrow. But I think cleaning the tracking room is something like 10 minutes, and then let's go. Can you spot the issue? Well, okay, so that's it for one phase-ish. I don't know. I think yes, it's done for phase 1. Maybe I'll find a place for these 2 wooden pieces somewhere, but I don't know. So yeah, that's phase 1 or phase 2 done. So what have I managed? I did the door frame here. Which make it look way better. I mean, it's all a mess in here currently, but that's a doorway. That's an actual doorway and not just a hole in the wall. So there we go. Obviously that doorway is done. The window is done. The booth is done. And I managed to even out a whole lot on the ceiling. So all these patches, yeah, it's like the most important pieces are done, and I think I leave it like that. And so the last thing been this thing down there and the thing up there. So all that's left for now is cleaning up a whole lot and getting everything back, sort of back in shape, and then see, maybe I do some more stuff next week on the weekend. I don't know yet. As I said, this project runs on a separate budget with tip, because even though I have a whole lot to do, so money isn't really an issue for the studio, but there are other important things I need to focus on, like for example buying a PA system and stuff, and other things. So yeah, this is just if I get a tip in or something out of the order, I put the money into the project, because the things aren't not that expensive. So for example, plaster, that's just €15. So if someone says, hey, thanks for the work, here's €20 extra, well, then I buy just some plaster. Or the paint is €25. So yeah, that's easily done. And yeah, so this is why I'm not going full in, going to Bauhaus, buying a whole lot of stuff and doing this all at once. So yeah, next step probably is to sand the ceiling. Obviously I can't do that right now because the plaster needs to dry, and I need to put out all the instruments before that. So now maybe next phase is actually to, I don't know, so finish up that, doing the window frame thing, even though I'm thinking of getting a solution in to have 2 windows, but I don't know. We'll have to see. And yeah, but that's all way better than before, and I'm really happy with the progress I've made. So yeah, if you want to push that project forward with a tip, like there's a buy me a coffee link in the description down below that will be dedicated to that project as well. And so yeah, thanks very much for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.